Good morning everyone. In our previous class, we learned about what is a constitution, why do we need a constitution. Today, we will talk about making of Indian constitution. Framing a constitution for India was not an easy task. India is a very large country and the conditions at the time of independence were also not very favorable for making a constitution. Let's see what was the condition at that time. After the India's independence, the country was divided into India and Pakistan. Because of this division, thousands of people had to shift from Pakistan to India and from India to Pakistan. And in this process, communal rights took place. And in these communal rights, around 10 lakh people were killed on both sides of the border. And this thing created the traumatic situation. It filled the fear in the minds of the people about the future of the country. Second problem was of the princely states. Princely states were those areas in our country which were under the rule of kings. What the Britishers did? The Britishers allowed these princely states either to join India or Pakistan or remain independent. Means that princely states were free to join India or Pakistan or even they could remain independent. So it was not an easy task to unify the whole country into one nation and drafting a constitution for that. Second problem was that what all things should be there in the Indian constitution. So what idea should be there, should be embedded in the constitution. First of all, in the year 1928, memorize this, 1928, Motilal Nehru and 8 other Congress leaders drafted a constitution in Lucknow. It was the first attempt to draft a constitution for India. Then next to that, in the year 1931, Karachi session of Indian National Congress took place. In this session, the members of the Congress dwelt upon how the Constitution of India should look like. Then, after the lot of discussions, they reached on a common consensus or the agreement. They all had the common view regarding the inclusion of few things in the constitution which will be framed. These things were that they will add the universal adult franchise in the constitution. It means that the voting rights will be given to all the people without any discrimination. Then right to equality and freedom. People will have the fundamental rights of equality and freedom. And then the minority will be given the rights so that they can be protected from the exploitation of the majority. Then these leaders also became familiar with the political institutions when in 1920 the elections for Imperial Legislative Council and Provincial Council took place. After these elections, these people became the members of these councils, and then they learned how to administer the techniques or the things how to administer any area. They came to know because of these institutions. This also helped them in the drafting of the constitution. Then they took a number of provisions from the Government of India Act 1935. Many of the provisions in Indian Constitution they took from the Government of India Act 1935. The members who framed the Indian Constitution, they were also inspired by the ideals of French Revolution, about which we have already studied. That it was the first time in the world history that in the Constitution of France, extensive rights were given to the citizens. Then they learned about the parliamentary democracy of Britain, how in Britain the parliamentary democracy works, and also the Bill of Rights in the USA. These three things also inspired the people to include all these things in the Constitution of India. Then a constituent assembly was formed to form the Constitution, and how the Constitution was actually framed, we will talk about that in our next session. Thank you and have a nice day.